Morning, Yang Gang. This is Phoenix Dingo. Thank you for watching my station. All right, so how do we reach Trump people or Biden people or Elizabeth Warren people? My favorite way to go ahead and do this is to introduce dialogue in their communities. So let's say there's a video about Trump or one of his latest rampages or whatever. Now, first things first, when you go in, you have to have a mind frame of peace and tranquility because these people, just like us young people, go in. And the focus isn't to bash them about their beliefs because all they're going to do is double down, triple down, quadruple down. We need to be able to present his different options, his different visions for the country without being offensive. Now, the reason I say this is because one, we want them to join the Yang Gang. It's so inspiring. Once you get involved and you start thinking about his policies, it can take over your life. I've been so full of excitement ever since I've joined the Yang Gang and I started doing videos trying to help promote his vision. It's infectious. So transmitting that energy is important. One of the things that I like to do is to go under videos about Trump or videos about any of these other people and just engaging with them, asking what their favorite policy is and comparing it to Andrew Yang. And I won't lie, I've had a lot of negative, but I've also had positives where we start talking about different things and you put things into perspective. Sorry, my one hand is really shaky, so I'm going to change it a little bit. Putting things into perspective for people. For instance, when you're talking about things such as, basic universal income and talking about how it can really change lives, talking about how it's not a handout, and also talking about his different policies that he has. A lot of people only know him as a crazy Asian who wants to give everyone $1,000. He has so many other different policies that are there. So in talking to the people in their own place, it's kind of like if they were to come into a Yang Gang forum, but they're just like, Trump, screw you guys. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. You're going to ruin stuff. Obviously, that's going to turn people off. But if we go in there humble and ready to have a conversation and we disarm them with kindness, I know it sounds very Marianne, but for real, it works. There's been a bunch of people. I've been talking to people left and right. I'm getting ready to start my new job, so I'm not going to have as much time to do this. So I'm trying to get it in as much as I can. But I've been going back and forth with people for the last couple days. And it's been hard. I've had to delete many, many, many things before I posted it because it was too abrasive. But we've had opportunity to sit here and talk about these different issues. And though I can't say they necessarily have all swayed, I can say that I was able to plant a seed because, what they thought it was not, And I've done videos and I posted the videos so that they could see what the videos are. As you've seen, I've gotten a couple thumbs down. I've gotten a couple comments on some of my videos. And that's because I invited it because I told them to come in and tell me what their thoughts are. So I think one of the biggest things we can do is instead of hanging out all the time in our own communities talking about Andrew Yang, take it to the other videos. Look up some Trump videos and then start engaging with them, but not in a confrontational manner. But just bring up different things, such as what could you do with an extra $1,000? And let them know that you don't think they're horrible people because they voted for Trump. So many people are automatically turned off because we start with the rhetoric of you're just a racist because you vote for Trump. A lot of people are really concerned with their lives and they think that Trump is the answer. And so in talking to them and not necessarily beating them over the head with Yang, but, just talking about the different aspects of things that are going on, you can open up a dialogue and get them to start, considering the other options, or maybe even just comparing it. Because a lot of people aren't even looking this stuff up. A lot of people have pretty much what they see on TV. So whatever the news or media presents to them, that's how they consume it. They don't take it, they don't look anything up, they don't look up statistics, they don't look up health risks, they don't look up any of it. They just kind of take it for what it is, and they're like, yeah, if Trump says the economy's better, they believe it. If Trump says, things are better for Americans, because I've done this, they believe it. If he says everything is horrible because, because Trump, sorry, my hair attracts everything. I apologize. If he tells them everything is better and that he's protecting them from the immigrants who are ruining, raping, pillaging, and doing whatever, they're going to believe it. Why? Because that is their source of information. So it's important to be able to get certain things out, sharing resources and, kind of debunking the different things in a non-confrontational manner, which is very hard because a lot of times they just go directly for you. I was talking to someone recently who, told me that I just wanted a free handout and I didn't want to work, which is that's not even the case at all in any way, shape, or form. But, it was very hard. Sorry, I got mad just thinking about it because I was just like, wow, you are so insulting and ignorant. But that's not the way that you respond to them. So I, told them I respected their opinion and that I wasn't trying to sway them, which is true. I'm just trying to get the word out, and get people to think about it. If they choose to drink the water, they choose to drink the water. If they decide, hey, I don't want my life to get better, that's on you. I can't do anything about that. But what I can do is try my hardest to put it out there. So I encourage everybody to go on out and start, going into their communities and just telling them about the different aspects of Andrew Yang's message. And, surely but surely, some of them come together. I've seen people come over to the Yang Gang. On Twitter especially, I've gotten a lot of Twitter people who started considering or even just switched over altogether. So I would like to encourage everybody to just go out into these other fields. Of course, keep coming back. Check out my channel. Of course, subscribe and, and find out about any movements, hashtags, or things that are going on. And then, if you have any questions, you don't have time to look it up, give them to me. I'll do them. I'll look it up. I'll do a video about it, and, we can keep it going, come up with different ways to respond to different criticisms that are out. And, of course, keep abreast of what's going on when it comes to Andrew Yang. That's always important. But it's also important to not just preach to the choir, but to preach to the masses, especially the naysayers. We're all going to clearly vote for Yang, but these other people aren't. So even if we all were to get one, that's huge. So let's all go out there and do the groundwork, and get the stuff out, because the media hasn't been fair to him. They have been trying to bury him. They've tried to color him in a strange way. I mean, they take a lot of stuff that he says out of context and they color everything and then put it out there for those people to consume. So fighting that ignorance is the most important thing that we can do. So everybody go on out, find something and put something out there. But everyone have a wonderful day. Keep encouraged. We have to fight for what we want. We have to fight so that we are heard. Because at the end of the day, the media isn't going to do it for us. And there's only so much that Andrew Yang can do. So we have to activate, we have to work, and we have to fight for it. Share everything that any Yang Ganger does. Subscribe to it. Put it out there. Share videos that you find important on those sites so that all the people can go and look at it and have a different approach to what's going on. Anyways, I apologize I look so rough today. I've just been trying to do a whole bunch of stuff before I start working here. But everyone have a wonderful day. Subscribe, share, and have a wonderful, wonderful life. Bye.